So it's that time of year again. You know, when people give things to other people, I think it's called Christmas. Well, it's the holiday where everyone gives each other gifts. And this year, I don't have very much money to buy everybody the things that I wish I could buy them. So maybe you're wondering why I'm telling you this in a blog. Well, I thought of something I can give you guys in blog form. Now, I'm talking about a grammar lesson, guys. And I know that grammar has taken a bad rap over the years, and you might think you don't want to hear this, but friends, family, random strangers, grammar is important, whether you like it or not. We're all exposed to grammar every day, and since this is the internet, we see people's grammar in their blogs, on their comment sections, things they filled out about themselves. And when we tell you grammar is important, people judge people on their grammar, whether that's the right thing to do or not. So spreading good grammar, which is what I'm about to do, it's just good for everybody. So I've got two different things that relating to grammar that I would like to speak to you about today. Now the first is the comma splice. The comma splice. Let me tell you, firstly, a comma splice is the incorrect use of a comma to connect two independent clauses. Now, an independent clause is a phrase that is grammatically and conceptually complete. It stands on its own and is a sentence. Now, I'm going to give you an example of a comma splice. Here it is. It's right here. The sentence reads, I like Tara. She's very sexy. But this comma right here, incorrect. Now there's three different ways we could go about fixing this sentence. The first one, which I've illustrated here, is to replace the comma with a period and form two sentences. This would read, I like Tara. She's very sexy. That's correct. Another way we can form the sentence is by replacing the comma with a semicolon. And it would read, I like Tara, she's very sexy. Now the third way is to join the two clauses with a conjunction, such as and, because, but, etc. So, seeing that in action would be, I like Tara because she is very sexy. See, it's not that hard, guys. You can do it. Now the second thing I want to set people straight on is dangling participles. And this might not be so easy. So first I want to explain to you that a participle is a verb form that ends in ing. It's called dangling when it doesn't agree with its subject. So when the participle, the ing word, does not agree with the subject of the sentence, it's called dangling. And that's where the term dangling participle comes from. Now, as you might imagine, I have an example of a dangling participle right here for you. And it will read, while walking down the street, road, as I have written, while walking down the road, a tree caught Tara's attention. Now, the subject of this sentence is a tree. And the participle, the ing word here, will be walking. Now, the tree is not doing the walking. We all know about subject-verb agreement. Okay, I thought so. So, that's incorrect. So, in order to make the well, let's start over. To correct this, let's just say, I've got two examples of how you might do this. While walking down the road, Tara noticed a tree. Or you could say, a tree caught Tara's attention as she walked down the road. Now, while that may seem simple, there's something important to know. That not all words ending in ing are participles, example things, i.e. things. And some participles are gerunds, depending on the context. Now, what's a gerund, you say to me? Well, a gerund is a participle that is functioning as a noun. Now, a simple example of that would be, my favorite pastime is sleeping. Sleeping, being an ing word, is functioning as a noun because it is my favorite thing to do. Am I making this more confusing than it has to be? Let's break it down. A noun is a person, place, or thing. So my favorite thing to do is sleeping. While sleeping could be an action, it now became a noun. So it's a gerund, functioning as a noun. You got it. You guys are smart. You don't need me to explain this to you anymore. Have a great day, guys.